Welcome Dominators to my second attack against Dutch Warlords #2. Has been very interesting war. Basically we have two bases standing and they have two bases standing, and time wise they're a little bit ahead of us, a little bit faster, but that said, Matt is the true hero of this war. He has taken down two of their very strong bases. #2 we actually thought it was the strongest base they had, so Matt took it down with 2 minutes and 5 seconds without any offensive coalitions, and that was amazing. And his base has held off their #1 and #2 attacks. Whatever the outcome is, Matt has done an amazing job. I will also show you Matt's attack against #2, because this was a beauty to watch, but that will be after my attack against #12. He has 3 defensive coalitions, and I don't have any offensive coalitions, but we will still try to get reasonably good time against it. So let's see what we can do. I will go with the four corner drop. I will drop my tank destroyers and generals from this side, then part of my main army here, and then the strongest part of my main army will go from top hand side, from the top corner, because here is the heaviest resistance, and then here as well, leftovers of my army. So just thinking about the decoys. Probably need to use one decoy somewhere here against these 2 mortars. The problem with this decoy is that the anti-tank gun can clear it out, so I need to use it a bit to the side here, and if needed I can help with my strike fighters as well. Then the main part of my army will go from the top, and I can use the decoy somewhere here. And I think I need to use one decoy here also against the anti-tank gun, because I don't have that strong troop guards with me. I can use strike fighters against it, and I also need to keep my eyes open against enemy spawning forest troops. So here it goes. From through traffics I have a couple of sepoys and one flamethrower army. Gotten a bit cold. And that was it. Pretty fast time, I'm thinking, because I didn't even get to use all my troop tactics. 1 minute and 14 seconds. That's for sure 15 seconds faster than I hoped for. I was thinking to go with 1 minute and 30 against it, because it was very suitable base against very good base with 4-corner approach. So that was good. Now we have gotten down. Yeah, finally number 17 fell as well, because a lot of our weaker opponents actually tried to get this 17 down, but it has 3 defensive collisions, so we had 7 failed attacks against it. That's pretty amazing. The base, of course, was decent as well, but the bigger reason was that a lot of our weaker players actually tried to take it down. And I wanted to show you guys the attack against their number 2 from MaT, because it was truly beautiful to watch. Level 7, 2 level 7 defensive collisions, and keep in mind MaT has no offensive collisions whatsoever. So tank destroyers and 2 generals only from this side, and then he used APC combo and split the army into two corners, not the 4-corner approach. He could have been even faster with 4-corner approach, but against so strong base it was a very smart decision, because you can easily get overrun by the enemy troops if you are not on point with every single small move. And then he left 1 level 50 general to clear this area of the map. And look at this micromanagement, this sabotage here, nicely against everything, and even spotting that the spawning troops he cleared with strike fighters in order to prevent the generals spending too much time there. So just beautiful to watch. Every single small things seems to be going according to the plan. And with a 4-corner approach, with I guess 1 or 2 offensive collisions, this base would be close to taken out already, because this left-hand corner, you can see the 1 general is doing nice job, but not clearing as fast. So of course the other corners wouldn't have been cleared as fast if you used 4-corner approach, but nevertheless, definitely some 20 seconds he could have been even faster, but that would have been a high risk play, and him taking this base down without any offensive collisions is, I think, a remarkable thing to do. Yeah, and that was it. Pretty nice. And a couple of range infantry and 2 flamethrower cards he used. So I will definitely also show you guys the end result. I will add it to the end of this video, so and it will start right about now. Thanks a lot, guys, and see you again in the next war. So the war is over, and we managed to win extremely interesting war against Dutch Warlords. So against 2 stars only, and let me just say you why these 2 stars. MaT's base was the only one that they didn't manage to take down, and MaT defended 6 of their strongest attackers with his base, so amazing job from his side. Other than that, time-wise we also had a slight advantage, but of course that might have changed if they managed to take down MaT and they had more attacks to improve on times. They had extremely good times, but having a couple of sandbags at the end where we managed to take those down with 31 and 37 seconds. Definitely lost them some valuable time as well. But this time the time didn't come to play. The war ended with 2 stars in our advantage. I will not show you MaT's base defenses at the moment, because there has to be something interesting also for you guys to check and test when you are matched up against us. But the base is basically a mix of my base and if you check the Guerra Brazil attack I had on 4th of January, then this is a very similar base to this to Guerra Brazil #1. Very strong layout, very similar to my base, but slight difference in the trap placement maybe slightly, and the walls, the outer layer of the walls is different and tricks a lot of players. Thanks a lot guys, and see you again soon.